Yo, what's up with everybody, man? Tuning in again. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. This is I'm doing another video. This is a small clip I'm gonna do about part two on my review of a Journal for Jordan. I'm saying that the movie was like, mm, the wi- the the way they used the propaganda for the women in the movie. I didn't like that too much. I didn't like the fact that it was cool she was a writer, but the fact that she made him write the journal and then he dies, she gets all the credit for the journal. So it just didn't really, it just didn't sit well with me. So yeah, it was a lot of that female propaganda energy. It was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a soldier boy and go over here and do this and die and fight this war and go overseas and do all that, And then it's like she knew that he was a big war dude too. Like she knew that. She was still cool with it. She was cool letting this dude go over there and die. You know what I'm saying? She was like, in fact, she was like, oh, my son was like, again, it's a spoiler alert now. If you want to see the movie, don't listen to this interview, by the way. I meant to put that disclaimer in part two, but look. Yeah, like when he's with the son and the son says, hey, um, you know, the son said two things that I thought was interesting, didn't really fully resonate with me though. I understand kind of where they were going with it, but it wasn't really. I guess they couldn't put that into 2 hours, but basically one time the son was like, oh, the slaves freed themselves. And that's true to an extent, but not technically, because we're really not free, so that doesn't really count. And the other thing was he said, the other thing he said was like, why did he have to die? Oh, well, he had to die because he's for his team, for his platoon. So here's my thing. Here's my whole thing. That's why I don't believe in the war. I don't believe in Afro-Americans going to war. I don't think you should join the military. I don't think you should be in the army. I don't think you should be in any form of law enforcement or anything like that, because the system's not designed for you. The system's set up for the white man to be on top, for you to be at the bottom, and for you to end up taking the beating of the punishment for all the crimes that he does, that he gets away with, that you don't. You're a whipping boy. I don't consent to that. I don't contest to that. I don't agree with that. So I'm not going to say anything about it that I'm not interested in. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I have people in my family that's in the military. My stepdad was in Vietnam. My cousins been to war. It's just not something that's for me, though. It's just not. I have my own personal opinions, issue with it. I have my own views on that. I'm not going to go to war for some country when you're treating me, and then I come home and you're treating me like third-class citizen. I'm not finna do that. We're not doing that. When you're doing racial, institutionalism, political discrimination, economic, social discrimination. I'm good. I'm not doing it. Listen, I'm good. You guys can do that shit. People can die, and then they'll give you a memorial because you were in the army, but they won't give you one just for if you just died. You have to be in the military to get recognized. Nah, I'm good, man. That's my view on that. I'm not gonna go to war with a bunch of people that don't have my back anyway. Because at the end of the day, all these groups and organizations, if I go to jail, who's gonna bail me out? Which one of y'all groups or organizations gonna bail me out? That's why there's no point in me joining any of them. Because at the end of the day, if I get in trouble and I need to call on somebody, you're not coming. Y'all not coming. Ain't nobody coming. You understand? So that was the only thing with the movie, man. The movie, other than that, the movie was good. Like I said, it was like a romance, war, journal, drama, based on a true story movie. It was cool. Like I say, they could have left out a little bit of the military propaganda and a little bit of that feminism propaganda. They could have left that out. But other than that, it's a decent movie. You know, we'll give it 5 out of 5. It ain't like no, like I said, it ain't like the Black Panther. It ain't like the Black Klansman or Bracket, or it ain't like that. It ain't like those movies like Anton Fisher or Men of Honor. It ain't none of Denzel type movie or or Denzel's son where it's like up here. It ain't like that. You know, it was just a regular, like, decent little movie. You know. So yeah, if y'all want to check that out, let me know, man. That's all y'all, man. A journal for Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and support Michael B. Jordan. Go ahead and support Denzel for the movie, though. Directed the movie. Yeah, check out my show, Crowds Out the Bureau. Stay tuned. Calculator Guy Studio, back in full effect, doing videos, doing everything, doing all of it. Okay?